I'm so sorry. I'm wearing the same thing because I was feeling really inspired and I filmed a few videos that I've been wanting to film back to back, so don't mind the sweater. I'm a minimalist, so it's not like I have a million to choose from. But anyways, if you're not yet subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you want to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram is at shesfrench, just like the channel. I post a lot more over there, and yeah, I would love to see you guys there. But please don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, because it means a lot to me and it helps me out so much on YouTube, so you know what to do. Today's video is long overdue. It's a little haul of some new things in my closet that I want to show you. A little bit here, and then I have some hanging bits next to me that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's get started. This is a question I've been getting a lot recently. You guys have been wanting an update on my closet, which is coming very soon. If you haven't watched my videos before this, I'm redoing this, so don't mind that, and stay tuned because I can't wait to show you the finished product. But for now, as I was pulling my clothes out, I wanted to show you some new bits that I've gotten and talk about them, because you guys know I'm picky. I really am a minimalist. This is what I'm working with, 1 packs from IKEA. So I'm picky, but I love fashion and I love talking to you guys about my little finds and whatnot. First things first, this is like a strange thing to start with, is a bra from Victoria's Secret. Oh my god. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just like the content I'm seeing, or I don't know, but I've been like super nostalgic for like the brands that I used to love when I was younger. So Victoria's Secret was like one that I wanted to revisit because I've always loved their underwear, and actually I also went in for their body sprays, which I have one of, the Bare Vanilla. I beyond recommend it. I'm very picky about vanillas. I love gourmand, I love sweet scents, and actually I wish I had it to hold up, but it's in my bathroom. And normally it's in my gym bag because that's what I bought it for, but I've been pulling it out because it smells so good and just use it all the time. Their Bare Vanilla is so good. It's like a true neutral vanilla. Like, it's not sickly sweet. You can spray it a million times and you will not like be put off by it. It's such a good like scent on your skin. I feel like it sits really nicely and like just mixes well with like you, and it smells really, really good. I got the shimmer, which is just so much fun. I love the glitter. Like, I've just major nostalgia, but I love it. I really recommend it. And at the same time, this bra, and I actually have it in a dark chocolate brown as well, which I'm wearing right now, so I can't show you. This is such a cute bra. I don't know the name of it, but it's unlined. I love the colors. I feel like, oh my god, this is so cringe, but I feel like this is like a pumpkin spice color. I just adore it. Looks really good on the skin. This is actually a great like neutral like skin bra, like if you're wanting to wear it under white t-shirts and things like that, which I do a lot. I have a Skims bra that I had gotten for that, but I much prefer these. I love the Skims for different things, but I like that this one's unlined. My Skims one is lined, and sometimes it feels like a bit too much. I really like a very like seamless, like nothing to see chest area. I don't know how to explain it. Like, less is more for me there, so I love this. And I loved my brown one too. Got them in the little sale that they do where you buy 2 and you get them for a discounted price, so super happy with that. Love the quality, and it's just like, it's cute. Like, I've been nostalgic about it, and there's something like really nice about wearing like a really cute bra under your clothes and no one knows but you, and it just makes you feel really good. The next piece, oh my god, I'm rolling my eyes at myself because me and denim, what's been going on, I don't know. I like swore off denim for a while because after having my son, I had such a hard time like figuring out what looked good on me. My hips, what is this little fluff? My hips widened a decent amount. I don't want to say like a lot, like you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but I can tell. And it's made it kind of hard to find pants, and like the shape is just different, you know? So I have a black pair of jeans, very baggy, but similar to these that I've been loving. The black pair is from a Goldie, and actually this is so crazy. I bought them in what I thought was my size. They stretched so much that I took them as tailor and had to have them taken in, but I still love them, but they're very baggy. And that was kind of like my reintroduction into denim. So then a few years later, I felt comfortable grabbing these. These are from Reformation. These are the Val jeans, and it's the ones that have the bottom like this, so like a raw hem, which I love. because I have really long legs, so like a finished hem tends to look a bit out of place on me. I need them to look like effortless, because more often than not, pants hit at like a kind of weird point for me. These are super, super long. So if you have long legs or if you're tall, these are gonna fit you perfectly, and they actually fit me long and perfect. But I was also planning for them to maybe not fit all the way down. And if that was the case, then this would make it seem like it's fine. It's on purpose that they're not all the way down. You know, they're just like a distressed jean. But actually they're perfect. I'm gonna try to hold them up. They're super long. This is the wash, so it's like a medium wash, very classic denim. I've been looking a little bit more at Reformation because I'm just kind of like trying to find the brands that I'm familiar with. I feel like shopping right now is so hard. I feel like everything is so expensive. The quality is not always there, which is really like gut-wrenching. Honestly, I feel like it's been so hard to find quality pieces that will last, because I also wear through my stuff so fast because I wear like the same thing all the time. I've always trusted Reformation denim. I've always had them over the years, so this is a brand I looked at again. I'm super happy with these. I love the wash. The length is really long, and then here's the end right here. I've been wearing them with my little cowboy boots. It's so cute. I really love them. I'm sure eventually I'll be filming like more like try-on style videos. Right now I'm just holding them up. I have some things to finish in my apartment. It's not really like in a state for filming right now. It's a bit of a mess. But once it's ready, I would love to show you some more try-on videos. So it's coming soon, but trust me, these are good ones. Next up is a little bit of good old Brandy Melville. You guys might know I have like a few like name brand bits in my closet, but honestly recently I've just been feeling so like oversaturated with those things, and like I'm seeing the same thing on everyone and blah 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 blah. So I've really been wanting to simplify. That's kind of why I've been looking at like these brands that I'm already familiar with. Like, you know, there's no logos on these, like you would never know where they're from, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm like trying to like step away from the cycle of like clothes and brands and trends, and it's so easy to fall into that even as a minimalist. So I'm trying to just go super simple. So another brand that I'm revisiting is Brandy Melville, which I think we're all revisiting, honestly. Their price point is so great. Their quality is so good, and their materials are like 100% cotton, which is crazy. Like this must have been like 20 bucks, which for stuff like, where are you finding 20 bucks like cotton tees anymore? Here's the first. This is obviously not your everyday, like, well, it actually is a great everyday tee, but it's not like your classic one. I'll show you the classic after. I just adore this one, like the pointelle material. I just adore, especially in like the cozy season. It's so cute, like peeking out under like a blazer. I like to wear like tops like this with like kind of like boxy or like black or like manly cuts, like my black oversized blazer. I love the mix of these two together, especially with the blonde. Like, I don't know, it just does something for me. So this is the first. I really recommend going back to Brandy Melville if you're looking for like simple classic pieces that you can build like a closet with. I think it's like the best place you can go to at the moment. Here's another. This one's just a classic white tee, a little bit like tighter cut, like a straight cut. Has like the perfect crop, like it's not showing your belly button, but it's gonna sit just at the hemline of your jeans or your pants. Just perfect. Again, these are cheap, 100% cotton. They wash well, they stay soft. Like I can't say enough good things, because I'm just so tired of spending a lot of money. I'm tired of not getting the quality. I'm tired of like everyone wearing the same thing, or like having like all these like specific trends pushed into my face. I'm like really like, I'm like having the reaction to it, I think. Another Brandy piece. This is a little cable knit sweater. I'm holding these so horribly, I'm so sorry. But you know, these are quite plain pieces. This one is so great. This is a recent one. It falls like just right on your pants. It's not too oversized. In the past, I remember some of their knits being really, really oversized. This is like something like 80% wool or something. This is what I mean about these materials. And I think the price of this was 38 euros, which is insane. This is wool and cashmere. So of course the cashmere is the higher price point, but this in price was nowhere near, or like this is nowhere near the price of this, and I think the quality of this is just as good as this, minus the cashmere. Fortunately, I don't think Brandy has like quite this like style knit. This is from Totem and I love it, but I'm really looking for more affordable knits. I can't do this every time I want to knit. So yeah, this is their St. George, which I think is like their like newest line. It's 80% wool, 20% poly, which I will accept because it's soft. It's still like keeping me warm. It's giving me that like organic like texture, like hand feel. And it fits really well, and I think it's really well made and really beautiful, and it's like your perfect like classic knit. I have yet to try, but I really want to wear this over my little white button up with the collar poking out. I think it'll be so cute. It's just so easy. It's like a little simple knit, and I've really been needing more of this because I don't have a lot of like winter clothes in my closet. That's something I'm still trying to build up because in California, like this would have been fine, but I didn't like, honestly, I wore t-shirts and like a jacket. So I need like that like middle layer at the moment. And last but not least, I'm gonna call this like one of my all-time best secondhand finds. This is, I didn't thrift this, I got this on Vinted, but you know, still secondhand. This is the Super Puff, the Aritzia Super Puff Long. Ta-da! I think on this channel, you guys have seen me go through 2 iterations of the Super Puff Shorty. I had it in an extra small, adored it, wore it for a long time. Then it had like some rips in it. I tried to patch them up. Patches were visible. That's the one thing about like these like down jackets is that you have to baby them because if something happens to them, it's very hard to repair them because it will be visible even sewing. So I parted with that original one. And then later, after having my son, I started to miss having that kind of jacket. So I purchased it again. And just like having the rips, like just didn't make me feel good, like getting dressed. It's not like I had a lot to choose from too. So like, you know, like repeatedly wearing like a ripped item was just not. So I rebought it, got it in the size small to size up a little bit, which was amazing. And then that was like great and perfect and I was set. But then I moved to France. And I realized in the winter that the Super Puff Shorty, like the more cropped one, was not really suited to what I was wearing here. Like I dress very differently here than I would in California, for example. Not only the weather, but also I mostly dress for work now and I work like an office setting. So a little bit different. And I felt like the Super Puff Shorty, like I just wasn't reaching for it. I have my long black coat that's like hiding right here somewhere and I wore that a lot and that basically took it over. So I ended up selling the jacket. But more recently, so like a couple years later now, I started to miss having one of these again. I also have a very exciting trip coming up in February where it's going to be super cold and I felt like I needed a jacket that could tolerate more cold than my black coat, and I really wanted something to switch between two because I don't want to get sick of my coat. It's super classic, but again, like wearing the same thing every day, you end up getting really bored. So I wanted to revisit having one of these, but in long. I looked a little bit at the Lululemon. I was comparing the Lululemon one and the Aritzia. What really put me off was that for the Aritzia, which I love, and the main difference between the two, if you're also researching this, honestly, the main difference is this, the thumb hole, which I will say is necessary because keeping your like warm jacket on you without any room for like air getting in, like the thumb hole makes such a difference and it really adds a lot of comfort. It sounds so silly, but not having it, you would miss it, and if you could have it, you would want it. So I recommend the Aritzia if you're choosing between the two. Fortunately for me, the Aritzia was not an option because not only is it a high price point, which is regardless, but then shipping it, I would have to pay duties and it would be something like over 100 euros, which, ow. So I kind of gave up on that idea and I was gonna get the Lululemon, but you know, I felt like I was settling at that point. And again, I needed the thumb hole. I've had it, I'm used to it, I like it, and my arms are really long, so like this helps to make sure that like my jacket is on and I'm not gonna have like a sleeve like this, you know? I was really debating on the Lululemon, was gonna go try it on, but I can't. It's online only, so then I was like, everything was like putting me off of getting it. I ended up seeing this on Vinted, and I got this for 100 euros, which is just unreal. So of course I grabbed it. It's an extra small, and I was really going back and forth because I felt like a small would have been ideal, But then I was like, okay, I've had an extra small in the shorty before. I know that it fits fine. I just wanted like a little bit more room. That's why I did the small when I rebought it again. But I was like, I think that considering the saving of like what, $250 or euros, I think that I can be okay with a little bit, tiny bit of tightness. And actually it fits great. I don't really feel like super tight in it, which is great. It's like a really good, perfect fit. And I do still have room for a sweater under, which is really nice. My phone died. I'm stealing my husband's. At this point, I don't know if it recorded everything, but let's keep going. So anyway, I was finishing off on this jacket. This is such a great jacket if you need something for the cold weather. Like at some point, you're gonna need to be practical and you need something warm. So this is what I went with. Eventually, I would love to get like a long brown coat similar to my trench. Like if I could get exactly this as a like wool coat for the winter, I would love that, because right now I can get away with the trench with a sweater, but eventually it's just like, it's a cotton trench, like it's not enough for the cold. But I felt like this was a good second coat because I would like to be able to have three. For now, three I think would be perfect, between my long black one, this one, and like a warmer color, like lighter color too, brown one. But I'm not rushing to look for that. I'm kind of waiting to find a nice one. Right now I haven't seen any that I like. I'm not super actively searching too. But yeah, what I was saying before it cut me off is that in this economy, like it is painful right now, I think it's really worth, if you know your size. I've always been a huge fan of secondhand shopping, and I think like now is the time to really look into it, because like, look, like this is just crazy. Like finding this online is just crazy. Also good for the environment. You're giving a second home to something. If you're in the process of redoing your closet, I also always suggest selling your pieces, so that maybe if you're kind of curating your closet, you can put that money into like replacing a piece if you need to. But I can't say enough good things about it. I love that system. I think it's so great. You can score some really great finds, you know, like something you would have bought potentially. I was struggling to purchase the coat at full price, but something you would have bought, but you can find it for like a fraction of the price, and it's perfect, you know. It's so great. But yeah, I'm super happy about this find. I'm already wearing it all the time. It's keeping me so warm. I'm like a major cold person, so I really appreciate having that in my closet again. And it's also definitely the coat that I'm going to be taking with me on my trip. I can't wait to share more. I just like, it's such a dream trip that I don't want to say too much, because I still can't believe it's happening. So yeah, those are some new pieces in my closet. I think there was a bit of a theme of like going back to like safe brands. If there's anything to take away from this, is definitely Brandy Melville. I think you're gonna get such good cost per wear and like value for your money going to Brandy Melville, especially for your basics. And if you're curating a minimalist closet, literally pieces like this are like your bread and butter and you need them. And these are really great quality. And also, because you wear your clothes often as a minimalist, or if you're, you know, creating like a capsule kind of closet, it won't be the end of the world if they get worn a little bit too much and you have to replace them, which does happen. But really, truly, they hold up great, and I don't see myself replacing these anytime soon. The goal when I buy something is always to have it for a long time. The rest of my closet honestly hasn't changed too much. I think you can visually see it looks like what I've shown you a while ago. I do plan to do like a what's in my closet again when my closet's finished, for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed yet but you like my content, please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at shesfrench. And just for a little bit of fun, if you want to check out my little sticker shop Cowboy Cafe on Etsy, I have it linked down below. It's really cute stickers. They're so cute for Kindles, water bottles, blah blah blah. They make me so happy. So yeah, I'd love for you to check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!